Are you going to take control and create and have that life you want and desire because you are the co-creator of your reality? I know sometimes that's hard to hear, but it is the truth. You are the magician. You are the alchemist. You have what it takes. You deserve to have everything you want and desire. I'm talking to you. You deserve to have everything you want and desire, and it is here for you. And the thing is what are you willing to accept? Woo! You can't make it up. You just can't. Okay. Colette Baron Reed. The Fates. Card number 17 breaks down to an 8. Here is the essential meaning. Fate, karma, acceptance that there are things you cannot change, and knowing what those things are. Okay? I just said you can't change it. You can't keep working on it. You've done all you could do. You just got done talking about that. The Serenity Prayer sums up the meaning of this card. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things that I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Sagittarius, it's your birthday, I don't know when I'm going to release this, but I know your birthday's next, so happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. It's your birthday, Saggies. All right, Saggies, I am doing a bonus reading in love for you. What is it? There is fire and desire. Oh, Tina Marie. Oh, that song is fire. Like, literally it is. Ace of Wands came out. Hermit. So maybe you guys have been in this quiet phase. We're doing a love reading, Saggies. If you're new to my channel, my name's Amanda Marissa, and you, my friend, are in for a treat. Stay if you want, go if you need. If you're not feeling called, bye-bye. All right, let's get into it, Saggies. What is it that I have for you from Spirit, God, the universe, the creator? What messages do I have for you from Source that will help you have clarity concerning love? Some of the Sagittariuses that I am speaking to, interesting. I feel like maybe you've broken up with somebody or had some kind of conflict with somebody, found out some information about a partnership. This could even be somebody you love and care for that's close to you in your life. It doesn't have to be a romantic partner. Although this is a love reading, and I feel like there's a sense of silent treatment going on for some Sagittariuses. Some of you are like annoyed with the situation. 7 of Swords here. Oh yeah. Saggies, some of you guys who are in relationships are wondering if this is something that you should continue to work on, if this is worth your time, energy. Have you put in too much? Have you done too much? Is this the end of the road? Because you keep seeing the same results regardless of how hard you try to work on it. There's something here about feeling annoyed. That's the only way I can say it. So this is a very clear message. Obviously, this is about somebody who's annoyed with somebody and who is just feeling like maybe they've done too much and maybe it's time to like stop the train with the 8 of Pentacles here. If you look at her face, I think I can show you this card except for this. If you look at her face and you look at him, he's like, pay attention to me. And she's like, like, whatever. You know, it is this sense of, I don't know if this is truly what's making me happy. Very different energy from the Cancerian love reading I just did. Complete polar opposite. I also feel like some Saggies feel like they've had to be like the coddler, like the emotionally mature one all the time, or there's somebody in this relationship that says sorry a lot, or I messed up, or yada yada. They always have these excuses, and I think you've been pretty lenient on waiting for this person to have the opportunity to show you different, and they just haven't. But there's something here about always hearing an apology. I keep hearing like somebody keeps saying, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Somebody knows they're disappointing you, or you feel like you're disappointing them. Flip it, flop it how you need to, Saggies. It's almost like with this Nine of Swords here underneath this Seven of Swords, lots of Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy showing up here. So that could be heavy in your chart or in somebody else's. Definitely is a sense of there's a lot of thought, there's a lot of thinking, there's a lot of contemplating. Is this right? Should I do this? Is this the one? Should I just give up? Should I accept them back? Should I take their like there's just a lot of mental anxiety here. With this Nine of Swords also, I feel like you've already almost like I've been hurt so much that I don't know if I can move forward is what I'm feeling. I'm definitely feeling heavy wounded warrior energy here. And is it time to like call it quits? Like somebody is really on the brink of deciding whether or not to move forward with this relationship or not. Underneath the Eight of Pentacles, we have the Six of Pentacles. Like, should they continue to feed into this, whether this is you or them? Somebody is wondering if this is worth that give and take, if it's worth putting in more energy into. Again, it's kind of this crossroads, this bridge, this moment, this fork in the road of, are you going to continue to stay in this relationship or not? And of course, only you can make this this decision. I also feel another person's energy, Saggy. So there could be somebody else coming in offering you to take you out, to go someplace with you. I can show you this card. We have the Knight of Pentacles underneath the Queen of Cups. And I also feel like this is still that same energy of this person who always comes back and wants like an apology from you, or is like, man, I'm sorry, I messed up. And then like, they're like, here, you can have this. Maybe they buy you things to say they're sorry, or they do something that makes you like, they write you a poem, or they give you flowers, whatever that looks like. It's like, whoever this is that you're always accepting their fuck ups, for lack of better words, their mess ups, their poor decision making, and you're always giving chances to, it's like, they always present with like something in exchange, like when they're asking for your forgiveness. Like they make it look good, but it's just taking a long time for you to see that consistency within this relationship. I mean, that's really showing up here heavy, and I have big goosebumps right now. So there you have it. What else for Saggies in love? What else do I need to tell them? This is a big moment for you, Saggies, as far as having a lot of clarity and truth. I also feel like there's like some truth that's going to be told. Like you're going to hear some information. And that's why I think like there's this sense of not talking to someone, like you cut somebody off, because we just had this Ace of Swords come up. But the first card we got was the Seven of Swords. All right. And they're facing back to back. Like I can show you this if I just cover that. They're facing back to back, like kind of ignoring each other, and somebody is very disappointed. There's going to be a truth that's coming out, and I think you are going to be hearing some news that even make you more disappointed than what you've been in the past. There's just some revelation, and part of this also is your own revelation of, I need to either stay or let this relationship go. And what I'm feeling in the energy I'm in right now, yeah, I need to let this go. Like I need to be true to myself. This isn't working. This isn't what I want, desire, wish. And I can't keep accepting the same thing. What is that saying? Like the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over, or something like that. But it's almost like that. Like it's almost like Groundhog's Day all over all the time with this relationship, and you're not seeing that growth. But there is a truth, and somebody is being called. Somebody's being called, or the truth is going to be exposed. There's something here about this clarity, this knowledge, this wisdom, this truth that is being called for you to see it, for it to be exposed, for you to know the real deal. Part of this has to also do with money and finances. Ten of Pentacles here. Something here that's out of place. I just heard it seems so perfect on paper. Like if you look at this relationship or this connection on paper, like this person seems so great, but there's something that is amiss. There's something that just isn't working. I'm reading for somebody very specific, like for real. The only way to reach me is through private readings. I will never reach out to you. If someone reaches out to you, they're a scammer, they're a liar, please report them. But somebody is like presented to be the stable, very mature individual, and they're not. I mean, I don't know how else to say that. They're not. There's something out of place. But it seems like this connection or this relationship would be incredible when you look at it on paper. There's something about this illusion of it looking so good, but the reality is you're feeling awful, Saggies. You're feeling awful. And maybe this is a birthday gift to yourself to have this knowledge, wisdom, understanding of how you're going to move forward, because this is a big decision that's being made. This is a big truth that's coming through, and this is a new path that you're going on. So there's something very, very new about this. Two of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, some of you, like I said, you're up in your mind about what you're going to do, what it's going to be, how you're going to move, are you going to stay, are you going to go? And there's some kind of clarity here about this indecisiveness, because there's a sense of tired of being the one that's juggling all of this. Like you're just tired of juggling and balancing everything, and it's time to make a real decision that's going to be something that is concrete and final. Okay, what else for my Sagittarius? Wow. Holy moly, did you see how those flew? That's why I love doing like readings on camera. Holy moly for holy. Okay. Wow. This is a huge, huge moment for you. We have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. We have the Four of Cups, the Devil in reverse, and the Hangman. Okay. Okay. So what I'm getting here, Saggies, is this is really, like I said, that fork in the road, that moment in time of you making a decision. Are you going to keep repeating a cycle, Groundhog's Day, or are you going to make a different decision and move forward? Are you going to actually break those bonds, that control, that manipulation that somebody has over you, or that has been almost playing you to a degree, taking advantage of your kindness, taking your kindness as weakness? There we are. Because there's something here about you letting go of something toxic. And although you're letting go of something toxic, it's actually bringing you a fuller cup. And I think it's this like realization of you deserve so much better than what this is. Like really you do. Whatever this news is that's coming, it's not going to be something that makes you happy, unfortunately. And I think it's just going to be really a clear defining moment on what you deserve, because we have the sun that also flew out in reverse. Okay, Saggy. So it's like, and this has to do with love. Lover's the bottom of the deck. There's something here that has made you very unhappy. Somebody who has disappointed you. Somebody who has almost made you question even like your own decisions, your thought process. And like, I think that with this confusion that you've been feeling, it's like going to be so nice to have this new knowledge, clarity, and wisdom moving forward with this Ace of Swords of, I just don't want to be feeling like this when I have a partner sitting right next to me. You know what I'm saying? That's the worst feeling. So it's up to you. Is this going to be a cycle that is repeated? Are you going to continue to move on? And I'm not saying that's wrong. There's no judgment. But for a lot of the collective I'm reading for, they are making a decision to move in a different direction. They're choosing happiness. They're choosing love, joy, success, non-toxic behaviors. They are choosing self-worth. They know their worth. That's what's happening here. So Saggies, whoever you are, just comment down below and let me know. I don't need to know your light, but you could just say, yeah, this resonates, because there's something so clear that is like crazy. It's so clear. Could it be any, and universe is like, yes, it is, Amanda. Could it be any clearer? It's over. And we are in Scorpio season as I'm reading this, going into Sagittarius season. So, it's over. It's over. Some of you are, and it's coming quickly. You're going to be making this decision pretty quickly. But you're like, I just can't anymore. I can't. Something about vultures could be significant to you specifically. 8 of Pentacles. I can't continue to work on this. I can't continue to feed into this. It's like you can't work on this anymore. You've given it all you got. And it is time for you to set the burden down, because this connection and relationship has definitely not been for your greatest and highest good. And it's time to let the burden down so you can be free. I mean, your back is hurting. My neck, my back, my neck and my back. You're tired of working with people who aren't working with you. Again, we have the World in reverse. The Wheel of Fortune was in reverse. Now the World. It's like, what are you going to choose to do? Are you going to take control and create and have that life you want and desire because you are the co-creator of your reality? I know sometimes that's hard to hear, but it is the truth. You are the magician. You are the alchemist. You have what it takes. You deserve to have everything you want and desire. You, I'm talking to you. You deserve to have everything you want and desire, and it is here for you. And the thing is what are you willing to accept? Woo! You can't make it up. You just can't. Okay. Colette Baron read Oracle card. Fates. Card number 17 breaks down to an 8. The ebb and flow, the yin and the yang. 8s are all about cycles, changing, new. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, first off, this reading is freaking on point. So if this message that I read right here, right now does not relate to you, this reading isn't for you. You don't even need to watch it. But you're going to want to. You're going to want to. I trust that this is going to find the right people that are meant to hear this message. I'm going to read Colette Baron read The Fates. Card number 17 breaks down to an 8. Here is the essential meaning. Fate, karma, acceptance that there are things you cannot change, and knowing what those things are. Okay? I just said you can't change it. You can't keep working on it. You've done all you could do. Just got done talking about that. The Serenity Prayer sums up the meaning of this card. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things that I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. There are things in your life that you'll never have control over. The conditions brought on by evolution of the collective, by nature, by your past experience, maybe by fate, preordained by spirit, or for a greater purpose you cannot understand in this lifetime. It may not be in your cards to understand why certain events occurred, but you can accept the mystery and work with what those events and your current circumstances have to teach you. This is the wisdom contained in the Serenity Prayer. It said there's a truth, a wisdom, and knowledge that it's going to be like this moment of aha. Relationship message. Here we go. Other people are who... Can't make it up. Other people are who they are. You can't change them. The challenge is to accept them as they are and not to try to make them otherwise to suit you. This is a time to look at how you attempt to mold people to fit your view of how they should be so you can remain in the relationship and avoid discomfort. What if who they are and whatever is happening between you and them in this situation is perfect from the perspective of spirit? Now is the time to accept that what you cannot change, even if it means that you honor yourself, spirit, and the other person by moving on. Love unconditionally for each of us is on our way on our own journey, and we cannot direct that of another. Be aware that this relationship is indeed fated, and you were meant to evolve into a better version of yourself as a result. Oh my God. Here's your prosperity message. Oh my God, Saggies. So good. Your experiences concerning prosperity and abundance are beyond your personal control right now. You are being invited to accept what is unreservedly. This could be a temporary situation seemingly thrust upon you by the outside forces, but there is an underlying purpose that you can't see that has been determined by the fates. It could be a situation you are unprepared for, and you may not understand how it will benefit you in the moment. Do not fight the situation. Write it out and see where it leads. Surrender to it, and the serenity you need to make good choices from here on out will be given to you. You will indeed flourish. Here's your protection message. It is difficult to understand why painful things happen to good people. Fate is a mystery after all. Yet, what we do with our circumstances, the way in which we respond to life's challenges, is how we rise up to greet our destiny. Now is one of those times to be aware of your powerlessness to change certain situations and surrender to that acceptance. Hang in there. Life will only get better. Act as if you believe that. For the only thing you can control right now is your attitude. When you align with the fates, be mindful of what you can and cannot change. Serenity will come to you. Oh, sookie, sookie. Saggies, wow. Beautiful reading and message. It's a pleasure reading for you. I really do appreciate each and every one of you. And if you don't mind giving me a thumbs up, hyping me up, please. Happy birthday, Saggies. And until next time, I'm not doing my giveaway this month because I'm not going to be in town in December. But I do want to let you guys know who won the October reading. It was Sunshine68. And she got her free reading for just being a G and supporting the channel. So that's how I give back. I will turn them back. I will start them back in January. And I'm also going to be doing your yearly outlook. So I'm super excited to get that done in the next couple days for you as well. Until next time, Saggies, love, light, sprinkles.